Well, the two people that came and or the buyers, I should say, for the rabbits. The one, we're becoming pretty good friends, and I'm very happy to be her friend. She got Gem, the blue doe, and I bred her to Chester so she could get those beautiful colors. And I told her that if she didn't take, to bring her back and I'll rebreed her again to hopefully she'll take then, because she was a little off. Man, there are quite a few. How are they even getting out? Get out of there! You guys need to get out of my garden. Go on. I did so much hard work here, and they tore up my carrot bed. And they were just in everything else. Freaking Magic was up here. But look at that. I got some nice size not broccoli, but man, this stuff's just popping up everywhere. I got some that I'm letting go to seed. There's 3, 2 purples and a green. This one is like, it's a purple, but it's a little skinny one, so I'm letting it go. There are probably 1, 2, 3, 4 more that are gonna pop up, but this is exciting. I like change the subject. Those darn chickens need to stay out of stuff. But anyways, the buyers, the one, so I told her to bring her back if she doesn't, do her thing. And she said okay. And then the other lady the other buyer that came, I had bought my red buck Champ and his sister Honey from her, and she wanted to see, and she can't believe how big he is. Like, a very nice looking buck. So I was pretty pleased to hear that. And then I want to show you guys what all that they had actually bought. And she helped sex some rabbits for me, and I was pleased. But at the same time, it is what it is. So with that being said, I'm gonna get you guys flipped around here. I put this cage up. I'm actually gonna get 2 more cages of this side, and I'm gonna put them right down here to have a trio set here, and I'm thinking about doing one right here too of these 30 by 30 cages. But anyways, this is the buck that I was for sure was a buck, because he's such a sweetheart. And he's gonna actually be for sale. I'm not gonna keep him, but I'm gonna make sure that he can breed. So he will be bred probably next month to a few does, just to make sure. And then these are of Haley's little girls. This is a little girl right here, and I gotta think of a name for her. She is not technically a broken red because she's got brown on her nose, so she's a turret. And then this little girl right here is just adorable. She is considered a lilac. And they said that I would do pretty well with her having babies. And then, oh yeah, I've got to put my girls back because I bred them too. And then this little chestnut girl, I finally got one. She's a little chestnut too, aren't you, sweetheart? Yes, you are. She needs a name. She's beautiful. Yes, you are. That is a Honey Elijah cross, I think. And then this is my little Mabel doe that I kept from Samson right there. They actually bought the whole litter, and then they asked to have this one put up just to see how she sat, and they said she is actually the best one out of all of them. Samson produced, I think, 6 does and 2 bucks. Litter for that was pretty well. So those are the new additions that I kept. as soon as I have this cage available, I'll probably put one of these girls up here. And I think I'm going to move my blue doe down here once he's gone. And this is a buck, just like I thought. And the other white one that was out here is a buck too. And then this black, where is it? I think it's, is it that one? It's called an otter because I asked what color it was. Yeah, it's this one right here. Nope, I guess it's not. That's just a black one. It's not that one. I don't know where it's at. It's hiding. Yeah, it's over there. But it's an otter color. So that right there is a buck, too. These two are does. This is a little buck. And then those are two little does. So I actually think I could sell these two as a trio set, and then this cage is emptied, obviously. That was one of my blues. And then all these are bucks. So I could take one of these bucks here and sell it with those two does as a trio set. And then this batch here is all bucks too. Very nice looking little red bucks. I mean, I could even take, for say, him if I wanted and sell with those two. I could do that too. I could take one of them or any of these and sell with some of these does. Here, this is a buck. I could even take him and sell with, no I couldn't. But these three blacks here are does. This one, dang it, I keep doing that and I don't want to. I did it again. Hold on. I'm back here again. But yeah, these are all little girls. All but this one is a little buck. But these little white, or these black ones are girls. And it's amazing how all the black ones ended up being girls. One of these blacks are very submissive. It might be this one, I'm not sure. No. My husband's coming out. But I got some options here to sell some as. There he is. Are you singing?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a song about people driving in here. I shouldn't have been driving in here yet.
Yeah, that was the nurse. But I was glad she didn't sync up.
Doesn't matter who it was. It's supposed to be in there when it's wet.
Well, she didn't sync up, so I was okay with that.
I'm not okay with that.
Well, she was already there before I could tell her anything. Look at you. So that's the update on the rabbits. Not really much other than that to say. I just got to go get Zoe and Chloe and put them back in here. So they'll be ready to go. And then that little guy there, he'll be ready to go with them too as a trio. Which is good. Thank you guys for watching. Please, well, I won't say that. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to our members. Thank you to everyone who supports us by viewing our videos. So thank you for that. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. As always, till next time, God bless you all. May 3rd, we made it back. That darn chicken, I swear. I don't know how they keep getting out. I cut her wings and she's still getting out. Billy says he believes that they're jumping up on that area, which is where I had that blocked off before so they couldn't get up that far. But that could be what's going on. But then she acts like she can't get back in there. But anyways, we made it back from my grandmother's funeral. I did not go to watch her be buried. I couldn't do it. I didn't really even want to see her in her casket because she just did not look like her. I tried to hold it together right till the very end when we were, you know, saying condolence to my aunts and my mom. And my mother, she's really tore up about it. I miss my grandma too, just like my mom said she misses her so much. And I understand that. So yeah. Listen, babies must know you're out here getting grain too.
Yeah, 'cause they hear it.
Well, they're going to be disappointed when it's gone.
Huh?
I said they'll be disappointed when it's gone. What are you doing?
It's a matter of time.
What are you doing, boy?
Ain't got.
Huh?
We've already ate half of them.
What are you doing? I know, he don't need anything. He's got pellets. He's got hay. He's got water dripping. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? We just want to be someone petting you. Is that it? Come here. Come here. You just want someone petting you. He's a very friendly buck. Just like his dad, Darius. Huh, boy? Say yes. Yes, you are. Very good boy, huh? You taking that off there? We've got a couple more weeks and then these ladies will be due. What is that, my love?
I was saying to myself, just like I did with the skid steer, if it's meant to go,
Yeah, it was meant for it.
they'll
And
buy it.
I was thinking too, you know, because we wanted to try to get ourselves a tractor, you know, which we still could possibly do that. Well, we would need one anyways.
I'd have to go get one.
Goodness sakes, boys.
I gotta wait till soon.
I know. They're like screaming. We want hay too. Yeah, I've had our excavator up for sale just because Billy felt like we did a wrong decision with buying it. And I've got somebody who's interested right now. Their excavator caught fire and they're dealing with the insurance company right now. And they're very interested in purchasing that. But Billy said what we should have done instead of getting that, we should have bought us a tractor, you know, with all the implements that we would need to serve us properly on the homestead, and then only rent an excavator from Kubota, like the 80, which is a bigger one than that. It's the next size up from that. It's the biggest mini that they have, and we could use that then to rip all the stumps out. So we'll see what happens. I've contacted some other people on Facebook that I've seen. Like one of my buyers that came out yesterday is like, Jamie, why don't you list your rabbits on the market Facebook pages? And I'm like, because I can't really see well enough to know what I'm posting and all that good stuff. So what I do is when I see somebody looking for a trio set, I stated that I had 2 females, 2 black females, which would be these 2 in here. I could sell these 2 females because they're sisters. These are Darius' daughters and Princess, so they're very nice rabbits. And then any of these bucks in here, but I said the broken bucks, broken reds, they are available as a breeding trio. So I sent her pictures and she said they're so cute. Hi. Yeah, hi. I could even take 2 of these girls and sell as a package too. Let's come over here now, since Billy's gonna go give the girls some grain.
Take that right out of your hand, boy.
Yeah, he's wasting a lot of pellets in here. It's because you keep flipping your freaking thing over, don't you? But at least they're not wet.
Bowl looking.
Flip it. Come here, Chester. Samson.
See, he won't take it from my hand, but he's got dropping the bowl. He'll eat it.
Yeah, that's just probably because he's not too trusting yet. He is young. He's got to learn. If you would stop dumping your pellets, you would have them. There's a piece of poop. What is it, girlies? Huh? The chickies? Where's the one? Is she probably laying an egg? Hi, girls. Hi. Hi, little Gracie. Hi, little Gracie. What you doing? No, Mama. Huh? What you doing?
My hand might be throwing them off because I got gas.
Oh,
They might be smelling that.
right.
There's Jack. Oh, you little fuckers done ate it all.
Either that or the chicken's eating it too.
Well, what? Everybody's eating it, I would imagine.
Right.
Come on.
Paige, get down, girl. Hope! What are you doing jumping on Dad for? Yeah, and at least they're quiet now.
And chickens. And yeah, because they ain't got nothing to eat in there.
Hey,
Chickens.
that's because they like their grain too.
You should bring them some.
I do. Usually I bring them like a little cupful. And I sprinkle it in there. But I don't want the goats eating it too.
Yeah. Yeah, bad about having them in there.
Right. So that's how you do that, my love.
Yeah, that's separated.
A few at a time, yeah.
They all try to eat off one pile, and it's too conjugated.
Right.
Somebody gets bullied.
Yeah.
Like the three little ones, and when they went in, everybody's head was twisted over everybody else's head.
Oh, that's not necessarily a good thing.
But the real girl did butterfly.
Yeah. There's white ones
Yellow
and
one
yellow.
right there, see?
Yeah. Well, I watch them all the time. They like to be up there because they're on that like snow of the mountain stuff that's all over on the ground. Now you gotta feed the boys, the big boys that are crying.
Starting to run out.
Well, that was only 100 pounds you had.
I got enough for maybe one more round.
another day worth, you're saying?
If it's night, tomorrow, whatever, it don't matter. It's gonna be gone. Giving everybody some.
Well, yeah, you're feeding quite a bit.
There's 3 scoops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 scoops to get everybody.
Yeah. And those are 2-pound thingamajigs.
Right now I'm only giving the boys like a quarter. Well, it's about half a scoop. Cut back just a little with them.
Look at them sisters fight.
Y'all want to fight over the same pile.
I like, there's a little pile right here.
That's because they want to go to every pile you don't. Then they forget about pile. Dummies throw dirt on that pile.
Yeah,
Prince.
don't surprise me.
They're not surprised it. Now they'll probably forget about it.
Till somebody comes over there.
Yeah, but typically they don't come over in that area if you ain't giving them nothing.
They do if they drink.
Yeah, but when they drink, they beat a line right there. They don't come around that way.
Prince does. It's a lot quieter now. All 'cause they seen you. You can see where it's just barely, that's a 32-inch bar and it just barely, you could barely see the tip of it. So the base of that tree is every bit of 32 inches. It's all up there. There we go. Trying to... It's gonna go down. It started to go, but then it stopped. Yeah, it went further. Billy's up finishing that tree. We got it all limbed besides the very top of it, which is in the rest of the trees. But my third buyer came today. They lived about 50 minutes away. They came and got Mr. Russ, which was in this cage, and this is the new little doe that I retained from. She's a real sweetheart. And they told me that she was the best looking one out of, for show quality. She's very show quality. But she was the best looking one. Wanted to know if I wanted to sell her. And I said, no. I told you the first one I picked that happened to be a doe was the one I was going to, and she was the first one I grabbed. So she's the lucky one. Aren't you, girly? So I got to think of a really nice name for her. And then I got to get new name tags up because that was, you know, my cousin did not sex him right. And then this is my little broken red right here that I kept. Yes, you're just beautiful too, aren't you? Yes, you are. So I gotta think of a name for her. These guys are all born the same time, February 18th. No, she was born February 18th. These guys were born January 18th. Because they're ready to be butchered, but I wasn't going to butcher them. And this is the one that they told me is a lavender. Her color is lavender. If you guys can see it, let me turn the light on. Maybe that would help. There we go. Do you see her tone? Look, yes. See, her tail is even the same color as her nose and ears and her little feet. She's not got no other color on her. She's just mainly white with those colors, and she's considered a lavender. She's pretty. And I already have one named Lavender, so I gotta think of something else to name her. But she's gorgeous. And then my third one that I kept, which was my little chestnut girl. Yeah, you're such a sweet girl. Yes, she is. So I need to pick a name for her, but I'm not sure what to choose, so help me out here. So now I've got this empty cage. I'm going to get me another cage. But dormer cages, they went up. They used to be $42.99 and now they're $48.99. I don't know if that's because of the metal prices or what, but yeah. So I've got this cage, that cage. This one, the floor needs fixed, so I have to lift that up and then rewire that. But those are my 3 empty cages as of right now. And then this boy right here, I keep calling him Peter, but I thought I could name him Frosty is what I thought I would name him. But I'm going to try breeding him to my black doe here, to this girl, because she's old enough now to actually breed. Her name is Maggie, and I'm trying to see if I can see. I can't hardly tell what I wrote. I was trying to see like who she's out of. Magnificent and Eli. So, okay. So she's gonna get bred. She's got a little bit of steel in her. This one right here, this one's a lot sweeter than that one. She's a really nice looking doe too. Same litter. I'm gonna breed her to him. And then we got Miss Court here, who she's gonna get bred too. And I thought, well, maybe I could breed her to him, but I want everybody to be kind of on the same go around. So I thought maybe I could breed her back to her granddad, which would be Champ, and see what we get. I've been having to throw babies back in boxes because they're jumping out and they're tiny because there's so many babies in a box. But yeah, that's going to be the 3 or 4, 1, 2, 3 that are on the breeding list. If she didn't take, she'll be rebred back, which I don't know if she did or not. We'll see when it comes around the 14th or so, when I'm going to put in their boxes to these. Where's she at? 4. And then this little girl, she's going to get bred too. And I thought she could have a really nice cross to him too. So we'll see what we end up getting. And then these girls, they still have, I mean, they could technically be bred next month because they'd be old enough, but they're a little, especially these two, and she is too, they're a little on the smaller side because their litter was so large. You're talking 9 kits in there. And then this one that's down here, my little chestnut, she's a lot bigger. I mean, she technically could be bred with the rest of them because she's as big as they are, but I'm going to wait 1 more month at least and see how the other 3 turn out. So with that being said, that is the story for today. I got the girls milked, and I figured we'd walk up here together, and then I'm going to end this video, and we can see where Billy is actually at. He said his goal was try to get those the 2 other cherry trees down behind the house, but they are calling for rain tomorrow. We have a 50% chance, and usually if it's higher than 20, we get rain. So it's probably going to be a full rain day tomorrow, but we will work. If it's not raining, if God provides us with the open door of that, you girls better get out of my garden. And then I got to really get a hold of my cousin so we can get they're tearing my bed up. I ain't going to have no carrots left in here because they don't know how to stay out of stuff. I've trimmed their wings and it still has not worked. But anyways, I need to get a hold of my cousin because we got to start getting their chicken hut built, and Billy wants it up here because he doesn't want to put that in there because he's afraid it'll just kill all the grass. It might, but so will the other one. It's of course not as long as that, but it is as wide. I gotta turn the water off real quick so I don't forget, because we have a couple of our hoses are leaking a little bit right at the where you hook them up together. And then of course this thing up here leaks at the faucet, so we definitely have to keep it off so our pump don't keep running and stuff like that. So that's there. I got that done. I just topped all my rabbit waterers back off. Some were half gone. One was completely gone. He's down here doing this, I guess, moving stuff around, which is okay. And then I think what he's probably going to do is just grab stuff. And then as you can see what he's done. And then thank you guys for viewing our videos, and we'll see everybody tomorrow as always. Till next time, God bless you all.